Hey everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner on hard mode. Last time we were playing, we dropped off and we got this drilling rig tower set up and ready to go. So, the next kind of big missions that we're going to be dealing with over here with Dice and Diesel, you can see are all going to be like, the next one's going to be at the Smithville Dam. And we do have two missions here, the winter stores and the essentials all have to go to the Smithville Dam, and then you got the winter stores here. So this is actually the maintenance trailer that is at the drilling rig. Here, it's this little yellow trailer right here. You'll see it when I back out of the map. So we need to get this stuff over to the Smithville Dam. So what I think we are going to do is I am going to use the GMC, pull the maintenance trailer, and I'm going to stop here in town with it. I'm going to grab the flatbed trailer, head up to the garage, throw our crane back on the truck, bring it back into town, and we are going to collect all the essentials. So we're going to need 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, and 2 fuel. The bricks are going to be the biggest issue just because they are over in the factory, or in the warehouse over here, sorry. They're going to be the hardest one to get our hands on. It's going to be the biggest trip for sure. Might even consider bringing the flatbed to the garage, putting our sideboard bed on, grabbing the 2 bricks from up there, coming back here, putting them on the trailer, and then doing it that way instead. So we're going to get everything together. We'll grab the scout and we'll head over to Smithville Dam, and we'll get ready for the next segment of mission will be the plan for today's episode. So here we go. We are in all-wheel drive. Pulling this maintenance trailer up the hill certainly is being a little bit of a problem. Just the weight distribution of the trailer, right? Having to pull one of these things instead of it sitting on the frame of the truck, always more difficult and so much more of a hassle. I don't even think we've bucked out of first gear yet. We're still just fighting to get through in first gear. She's just spinning and chewing her way through. Hopefully when we complete the winter stores and the essentials, the 2 big kind of main missions we've got coming up, hopefully that'll put us at level 6, and then we could actually put some all-terrain tires on this girl. That would be beneficial for sure. Oh, there she goes. She grabbed a gear. Oh, I think... almost feels like we lost it. Oh, she's grabbing. She's trying. How is our fuel looking? Looks like we are at about a quarter of a tank of fuel. Getting a little bit on the low side. The nice thing about this maintenance trailer is it does actually carry fuel and some repair points. So, kind of a nice little trailer to have. Might be a good idea to consider using our Fleet Star to help us out with this mission a little bit. We could put the flatbed or something onto the Fleet Star, or even the I'd probably do the flatbed, because the Fleet Star's frame makes it difficult to go over sharp hills and stuff with the flatbed semi-trailer. But either way, if we put something on it, then we could use it to bring it into Smithville Dam rather than driving a truck over, bringing the truck back, and then driving it back once again and all that. So could be beneficial to utilize the Fleet Star a little bit more than we have been. Alright, we'll drop the trailer here. Looks like we've got about 50 liters of fuel left, so we're going to take it out of the maintenance trailer. Look at that, good 2,000 liters, good 2 cubes. So we'll steal up a cube and a half of that or so. Just kidding, only a couple hundred liters. But, we'll grab that, and then we'll bring... Please. Oh, I've got the saddle high still from the last job. That's right. Oof. I knew I was hugging that corner way too much. My bad. Oh, how bad's the damage? Ah, we blew a tire. Oh no. My fuel tank's okay. The suspension's looking a little sore. Ah, I knew I was hugging that corner too much. That's my bad. I've seen other people play Snowrunner and stuff, and I can't believe the I want to use the word dedication for them. They can do these entire maps and do all these roads and stuff without clipping anything, not losing any durability on their vehicles, and for some reason I just always end up damaging everything. I'm a little too aggressive, I guess, with my driving style. Spend a little bit too much time looking at other aspects of the game. I mean, it's a really beautiful game to look at. The trees and the sky, the light coming off of the lampposts and stuff. I get so easily sidetracked by that stuff, and then I just lose track of what I was doing, and then all of a sudden, there you go. Cut the corner too much, and now you're down a tire. But in a way, it makes the game a little bit more interesting, just for me too, right? And, I mean, I don't know, maybe from a like, I can't tell you how many times I wish those guys would actually wreck their trucks a little bit. Like, come on, wreck your truck. Make it a little bit more challenging, because at the end of the day, it just looks like it's too easy then. It's like, you guys aren't struggling at all? But that's just me. I like inconvenience, if that makes any kind of sense to anybody out there. Sometimes, like when I play, when I was playing Need for Speed Heat and Need for Speed Payback, I would deliberately refuse to upgrade my car. I would be like a level 240 car, and I'd be going into races that required like a level 300 or something. And I would just insist on doing that just because it made the game a little bit more fun for me. Now I know that like there's a difficulty setting on games like that, and you could up your difficulty and stuff, but I liked being able to use a garbage car and be able to prove that you can still race a little bit at the same time. So just a little bit of kind of oddness on my end, I guess you could say. Alright, there we go. We're going to head back up and we will grab 2 bricks. This does, however, put a little bit of a dent in my plan. I think if we just bring the Fleet Star up here, and then put the attachment on it, it'll save us some time and effort in the long run if we do utilize the Fleet Star. So a little nervous coming through this mud without a diff lock. But let's see what happens. We're gonna not use this road, which looks absolutely just a mess. We're gonna hug the hill over here. Hope it's not too soft. Definitely looks a little bit soft. It's hard to tell at night, but looks like it's doing all right this way. Kind of hope the diff lock is somewhere on Smithville Dam, but I'm a little bit doubtful that it is. I'm a little bit worried. It might be on Drummond Island or something. Island Lake? I don't know. One of those maps. Be kind of unfortunate to be stuck without a diff lock for so long. The diff lock is beneficial in mud for sure. Oh, is the sun starting to come up? Looks like we might be coming into morning finally. Should get to the warehouse just in time for the sun to rise, eh? And here we are at the warehouse. Wasn't too bad. Oh, I didn't actually mean to shut the engine off. I keep thinking that you can use the crane without the engine on, but you can't. Alright, Alright, restore our crane, pack our bricks down, and let's head back to town. Oh, look at the sun rays. Look at that. That's crazy. It almost makes you feel like you're actually outside dealing with those sun rays. Yeah, here we go. It just cut past all that kind of swampy stuff. And now we have that to deal with. Just kind of, I think we can just bypass everything. To just cut straight over to the garage. You think this is a good idea? Oh, this doesn't look too bad. Let's just we'll make our own roads. I don't want to go through the muck. There we go, that wasn't so bad. Find it a little bit easier to focus when we're inside the cab. When I'm outside the cab, I find myself always wanting to like look around and at everything else. But when you're in the cab, it reminds me of work is what it reminds me of, in a very not work way kind of thing. So makes me focus up a little bit, and usually that means I don't do as much damage, but it is fun to watch, like, you know, the mud fly and the leaves and stuff off the road. It's all cool to watch. Okay, so I want to make sure we're actually in two-wheel drive. The immersive mode is kind of challenging that way. Can't always remember what you're in. Wow, half a tank of fuel already. She is a thirsty girl. Alright, so here we are back at town once again. We have spent a lot of time here in Black River, so what I think I am going to do for us is I will get this loaded up onto the flatbed, and I'll get everything kind of ready. I'll go grab the Fleet Star and put the proper hook on it, or the hitch and everything on it. I'll get everything set up, and maybe even just bring everything over to Smithville Dam, and then I'll just skip over into it, and then you guys don't have to watch me just get everything ready once again. I mean, we've done a lot here. You guys have seen it all. It's time to get onto a new map and go do some other things. So I will get this dealt with, and I'll see you guys over there. All right. All right, welcome back. Here we are at Smithville Dam. We have the Fleet Star fully loaded up. It's nighttime once again. We're looking at what, 23, so it's about 11:30 at night right now. We got our flatbed trailer here completely loaded up and ready to go. We do have the GMC over there with the last little bit of fuel, and we do have the scout over here, so we can start doing a little bit of scouting missions. Got it parked over here at the garage. So we are going to make a trip to our very first watchtower, which is going to be this guy right here. Alright, now this can be a pretty treacherous hill if you're not careful. So we're going to use our handbrake, which locks the rear tires, to try and slowly work our way down this hill. It is a tipping hazard, and as we have discussed before, the Scout is a tippy car. See, we're already sliding the wrong ways. Let's put it in all-wheel drive, so that way we've at least got power to the front wheels when we want. Alright, looks like we've made it. The Scout can be so scary to drive sometimes. It certainly likes to teeter all types of different ways. So, get over here to our first watchtower. And here we are. Really hard to see everything at night, but it does still look pretty good. So we do have an upgrade part over here. There is a fallen rock section here that needs to be repaired actually in order to get the vehicles through there. That's going to be a pretty main route for our trucks traveling. I think, yeah, we'll jump in the GMC. The Scout's gonna need fuel really soon here. That's the only reason I'm kind of thinking it. I did want to do... we can just drive the Scout over possibly and go grab some fuel. Course, I don't know how good of an idea this is going to be with our highway tires, but we are going to try our best. Oh, we got some water over here. That's not good. Oh no. Yeah, no. I did us in. Oh no. What have we done? What have I done? Oh my goodness. There is no learning here. There is only pain and misery for me. Alright, there we go. Get back on the road now that we've made a fool of ourselves. This is not the road you want to take. Can we just cut through the bush here? Make things a little bit easier. That's a pretty big deep hole over there that I don't really want to go through. Our Scout is not really designed for that. Let's see here. Looks like the road is this way. So we don't want to go that way. follow the road. Stop trying to cut our own trails. But cutting is so much more fun. Let's avoid the deep looking mud. Of course, the smart thing to do would be just, hey, put better tires on it, but if we do tires, I don't know if I want to leave this Scout in the height it is, or if I want to raise the suspension. And because if we want to raise the suspension to put bigger tires on, then I'd like to wait and not waste money on tires if we're not even going to have them on the car for all that long. I do believe the raised suspension is somewhere on this map, so it would be just kind of pointless to put tires on if you plan on... Oh no, there's no winch points here. We need to get out of the mud. There we go. Alright, here we are. Grab some fuel out of our maintenance trailer. We are going to head this way. This is more of a just because I happen to know sort of thing. There is... I think the diff lock for the Chevy pickup truck is down here as an upgrade part. And there is a spare pickup over here as well. So I'm going to come this way. There's no watchtower, but I just, like I said, I happen to know that this stuff is over here, so we're going to go for it. There's also a mission over here that we may have to try and get done. Because if we can get that spare pickup, that's just extra money in our pocket. It'll be an extra $20,000 or so. Just have to avoid tipping it down here. To get the pickup, though, there's a roadblock we'll have to clear, and then you gotta drag the pickup to a somewhere that it... Well, obviously you'd have to bring it back to the garage if you want to sell it, but if you plan on using it, you gotta fix it. The transmission always slips out of gear. You can attempt to drive the Chevy back, but it is very tricky because it's always slipping out of gear because it's so badly damaged. And there we go. Engageable diff lock for the Chevy pickup, as I did say. Now the best way out of here is possibly actually the way we came. Because if you go up this way, you can unlock the mission. Or you can get to the pickup, I guess. But you can't get around. Come on, get up there. There you go. I've never tried to go back up this way, so let's see how this goes. It was a little unfriendly getting down here. You can see the Scout just wants to lay down a little bit. Ooh, got a little bit of air there. ate some damage. Was not expecting to get liftoff like that. The kind of good news is that this didn't look like muddy ground, so there might be some traction. The bad news is we don't actually have a whole lot of winch points. Yeah. We're already having a problem trying to get up here. We kind of hug up here. Ah, the rock. Let's try this, shall we? We're doing it. I feel so focused right now. I'm like, gotta get up this hill. Gotta get up this hill. And here we go. This is gonna be brutal. All the rock. So this is gonna take probably a lot of winching. Well, we need to get off of this tree because it wants to hold us down, and now we just need to get up on the road. Ah, there we go. Good job, Scout. Way to be. Ooh, she put in some work for us this time. Alright, and we're back here. Need some more fuel. Let's fill her on up. And we will head out to go grab our next watchtower, I think. I would love some daylight right about now. Oh, speaking of, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. A little bit of daylight. Must have otherworldly powers, like just summon the daylight. I wonder how much damage our front end took from that little jump episode that we just had. Alright, so when we come over here, this is the roadblock that has a problem. So we've got another rock slide that's putting a highway out of action. Can you get a shipment over here and help get it cleared? We do need 2 spare parts. This is super easy to do. If we had a scout trailer, I would even attempt it with the scout and just basically pulling it. It's a straight highway shot. There's nothing wrong with it. So now the question is, how do we get past this to carry on with our day? See, like, if we had the kind of, if we had a rock crawler or something, this would be seriously cool to be able to climb over. But we are in a stock scout truck, so we need to find a new way or do something really stupid. So I'm not sure what we're going to classify this as, but this is the choice I'm making. This isn't so bad. This is just rock. Just doesn't grip the way I needed it to. There it goes. Ooh. I don't really like that. Alright, we're gonna go this way. And we're down. Nice. Let's get back on the road over here. Who needs off-road tires? Who needs off-road anything? We got this. Flying down the road here. Kicking up leaves. Look at that. Beautiful morning for a drive. A little bit of drift action. Let's go this... Oh, sorry about your sign. I'm gonna go this way to grab that upgrade part that I saw on the map. I think this is an engine upgrade, and I think it might even be for this scout. So that might be something worth throwing in this thing. This thing is a little underpowered. So a little bit more power wouldn't be too bad, but obviously power comes at the cost of more fuel. So it's always the question. Oh, now we have a problem. Trying to get up over a tree. Looks like a couple of trees, actually. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there's some nasty stuff going on, is what's going on. Get up out of that hole. Oof. This was a little bit more adventurous than I was expecting. I don't ever remember having issues with this. There's some nasty holes, I guess. Alright, there we are. Alright, so it's a V644 for our scout, so that'll be nice. We can get that, we can put it probably back on at the garage. So we will head on back now. Ooh, 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 she wants to tip. We're not gonna let her. We will maintain control. getting crazy on these back roads. Alright, so we're gonna leave the scout here and gonna call her there for the day. So that we didn't get anywhere near done what I was really hoping to get done. Next episode, I definitely want to focus on some more scouting with the scout. We want to get that roadblock clear and maybe get one of those missions out of the way just for some extra level and everything. So in the meantime, thanks so much everyone for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace out.